YouTube. Okay, so now after a break, this is going to be the other part with the cats. I have this die in my stash, and for me it screams shaker because it has this inner line right here. So what I do is connect them and keep them connected while I'm cutting them, so all of my shapes will be the same. And then I will cut myself a bunch of shapes. I will cut one I want to have on top, and I will cut one for the bottom without the inside. So, and then the other ones are just the shapes to stick on top of this one. And it's gonna be actually, or it should be actually, pretty easy to make. I have a piece of packaging, a smaller one. I keep my smaller ones right here. And what I'm gonna do is put glossy accent, which got dry because I forgot to close it. But it's alright, I will just somehow open it. I wish I would find the needle. Right there it is. Sometimes I find it. Okay. It's not too hard, you know. When you forget to close it, then you have to just stick a needle through that. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is just put some glossy accent on the outer part of my top layer. It's easy. I don't know, why do people tell me that they are not able to make a shaker? Really, I'm not saying it's easy to, like, you know, make you feel bad. I just don't understand, because it is. You just gotta try. Please try again, because shakers are so fun. Please try again. And then I will just stick my plastic right there and let it dry. I normally put a piece of paper on top and put something a little heavy right on there just to keep it flat. And while this dries, I will just go ahead and stick, I don't need the glossy accent for this part. I will just stick all the layers which look like that on top of my backing here. And it is actually very easy. You can use fun foam for this part. I am not a big fan of that. I don't know, maybe it's me. See, like, some people cannot make shakers. For me, fun foam is harder to work with because it just, you know, it gets out of shape. And I do not like that. I think it looks weird at the end, like, because it really does get out of shape. And this one I can just adjust, it's cardstock, and I can put it on top like perfect. And I will just continue until I'm done with all of them. By the time I'm done with my layering here, my top part should be dry because glossy accent does not need too long. Make sure that when you layer this, you layer it as perfect as you can, because that determines how good your shaker is gonna look later. And because this one has this whiskers here, I would go by the whiskers. Oh yeah, why don't drop everything. So when I adjust it, I want the whiskers to be perfect in place. It's like a little bit of work. As always, the result is worth it. If there is no whiskers and nothing and just a flat surface, you know, you can do it much quicker. But because it does have a couple little things, of course I want them to match perfectly at the end. And you are just creating space for your sequence when you do that. That's the whole purpose of layering the outer part is to create space for your sequins, because you cannot put sequins in when there is not enough space. They're just gonna get stuck. That's all. They are not going to do any good in your shaker. They will be just stuck. Okay, and it also depends on the thickness of your sequins or whatever you want to put in there. It depends like how many layers you would need, because if you have to like really thick ones, you would have to layer more to give it space. But I am not going to use really thick ones today, so I am still gonna leave a lot of space in there though, because I don't want anything to get stuck. I want my shaker to shake. So when you shake it, I really want the stuff to shake around and not get stuck everywhere. You know, sometimes you make a shaker, and that happened to me as well. I make a shaker, and then to be able to shake the stuff, I have to like hit the cart or something, use a little bit of force. I don't want that. I want it to shake itself, because I might do a paper clip out of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll make one. I'll see when the shaker part is done. If it looks good enough, I will make one, and if not, then I'll just leave it like that. I love it, you know. That's my like favorite thing to do. To make the shakers. I could make shakers all day long, I think, but I have other things to do. I even have other things to craft, so I cannot just craft shakers because there's other commitments I made. I have to finish up. Okay, so you see the inside? It should be enough for whatever I'm going to use. Let's see. I'm just gonna press down on it to keep it like straight everywhere and glued and everything. Okay, and now I want to see my, yes, it has dried. Now the only hard thing for me is when it is shaped this way, it's a little harder for me to cut out because you have to follow the shape, but it is possible. So I'm just going to cut it out from the outside of the cat shape as close as I can without cutting a hole into it so my sequence falls out, you know. Just give your best. And like I said, this is like, in my opinion, this is the hardest part in the whole thing. Maybe cutting the shapes as well. It depends on how bad your fiber is that day, you know. If your arms are hurting already, then yeah, cutting the shape will be a little hard. But if you are right, you should be fine. Or if you have a daughter like me, not like me, a daughter like I do, she will cut it for you. When I'm really bad, I'll ask Michelle to cut some stuff for me. And she does. She does. It's not like she loves it, but she does. Now the hardest part, the little tail right here. You know, you don't even have to put the tail on the plastic, actually. You could just cut the piece of plastic off underneath the tail, because the tail, there is no shaking anything. But I did stick it on there, so I am going to cut it off. So this is how it looks like. Maybe I should cut off the whisker part. Oh, I didn't want to. I thought, oh, come on, I can just leave it on there, but can just cut it off there, I believe. I hope so. I hope so. It looks good. Oh my God, why do I always choose to do the little things? I should stop that. I'm not good with little things. I'm just not. Where did it go? It went somewhere. I can't even see it anymore. Oh, there it is, I believe. Ah, okay. Did we find it? No, yes, no. Oh yeah. It's hiding from me now. It does not want to get up there. Okay. But now I have to do the second side because I've done the first. Let's hope it works better. Okay. Okay. I believe it does work better. Oh, that was a hard job. So, what I want to do is to fill it with flat ones. And I want to use the stars I got at Target because they are really small and they are flat. You know, so they are not going to, when you use sequins, they are like rounded, so you need more space for that. And the little stars are just flat. Okay. Done with this part. And now it's actually easy. All I'm gonna do is to put some glossy accent on the outer part of the cat, which I just filled, and then I will stick the top part right there. When you put glossy accent, and I say it all the time, put it on the very outer edge of whatever you are making, so it does not go inside of your shaker. It will still seal your shaker because it's right there on the outer part, but it just won't go inside and touch the sequins and, you know, mess everything up. So now I need to get this straight, really, because I do not want to move it too much once it touches the glossy accent. And when you did everything else straight, the whole work before that, it should be really, really easy. See, I just have to lay it on top, and I'm not going to shake it or anything for now. I know I'm always tempted, but no, I will just put something a little heavy on top and give it some time to dry before I move on, and probably make a paperclip out of it. You do have all the little kitties. I don't know, you could probably stick them all on top of each other, give the kitty a face and make another paperclip. So, but I'm not gonna do this right now. I will wait till this one dries and then I will be back. Okay, so I let it dry for 5 minutes and it should be fine because it doesn't need long. And it is. It's cute. You know what? I'm thinking about something, but I think they are too big. I don't know. Let's see if I can put some googly eyes on it. Or if they are too big. No, I think they are perfect. I love that. Oh, the googly eye opened and fell out. That's not good. Let's see. 2 eyes right here. Oh, I think that will be perfect. Don't you think? Let me glue them down first. Let me see if I can pick them up with the pickup tool first, because that's gonna be hard. Oh yeah, I can. Then I'll just put a tiny drop right on there and it fell. Okay. And a tiny drop right on here. It should be more than enough to hold them in place. I hope so, at least. Okay. I'm glad I thought of that. Now I just want to get them straight without moving them around too much. But look, it has googly eyes now. I think that's so cute. Okay, and because we are working on it, I want to see if I can give it maybe a little bit of color, and I'm thinking red. I'm thinking red. Let me just punch out. Oh, Jesus, my fingers are really bad, my hands are really bad. Okay, I have 2 bows, and I'm going to stick them where the ears are. Oh my God. See, it's always the same problem here. When I think I'm done, I start thinking of other things I want to put on top. So I can never end my projects. It's really hard for me to end my projects because I always want to put more stuff on there. Okay, and of course it's not done because now I want to put a bling on there. And I think this might be too big. Let me see. Yeah, this is a huge bling, so I'm just going to put a tiny bling on top. Why not? Why not, right? Okay, nobody's allowed to tell me that they cannot craft, because seriously, if you knew in what condition I am really in right now, and if I can still craft, then everybody can craft. My whole body just feels like somebody killed me last night. If you use like a pickup tool, you need a put down tool, you know, because it sticks to your pickup tool, and then you need something to take it off. Some kind of take off tool, whatever. Alright, so this is the cutest thing ever. This really is the cutest thing ever. And what will we do? I think I'm gonna put a gold clip on there just because I have the golden stars in there, and I will make it a paper clip just because I think it's cute. Yes. Okay, I need some backing. Do I have any leftover paper here? Sometimes I have leftover papers so I can use them as my backing, and I don't have to go look for other papers. But sometimes I don't. So what do I have? I have green and no, I don't need green. I have white right here. Yeah. What is it in the back? Oh no, it's black in the back. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a little, I know I had a little black heart right here somewhere when I started. Oh, there it is. That might be a little too small. I'm gonna cut a circle again. I tried to cut a circle out of this one, but I didn't want to. So let me get another one. I just use my punch for that. Okay, will it be sticking out? Nope, it's not gonna be sticking out. And I need to be a little bit more careful because it still hasn't dried right there. And I'm going to use my glue gun again. That's scary. Put it in the middle, glue it down. That's all we want. Just put, ouch! There it is. I knew it's going to happen to me. It would be great if I could find the circle I just punched. There it is. Shush. And why does it always come out at the bottom? I have to figure that out. That's okay. Cleaning, crafting, cleaning, crafting. My room is not clean. Is anybody's room clean, guys? Please let me know. I'm just trying to have it straight and clean and, you know, everything at the same time here. Okay, looks straight. All the glue pieces gone. I will use a little bit of glossy accent just to stick the paper down here, because I don't have glue all over, just on the part with the paper clip. Okay. And I did this for the first time and I noticed that, let me see, no, it's gonna be fine. I noticed that it did like fog up inside a little bit. So maybe next time put the paper clip down before we put all the sequin stuff down. I don't know, but it seems to be fine again. It doesn't seem like anything happened to it. So, look. My little kitty paper clip. Isn't it cute? I think it's absolutely cute. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the process as always. I hope you learned something. I did. I learn all the time here. And I love the googly eyes. I also love the little bows. So I have 2 paper clips and I'm going to gift them to my bestie in the ABC Advent calendar. So, you know, I have to make something to gift, right? Those will be the 2. I hope you liked it, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share the videos, comment, read my description down below. Maybe you want to visit me somewhere else, and yeah, just craft, 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 and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.